us shift focus to the Adani Group because the group actually has bettered its overall credit rating and has also de-risked its balance sheet, pruning debt. My colleague Anushi takes us through some of the key takeaways from this. Anushi.
And it's been a stellar FY25 for Adani Group in general. I'd start off with 89% of the portfolio Ebitda rated AA minus or above is what we are looking at. Now, if you look in terms of the ratings also from 2019 to 2025, we've seen improvement in majority of the group companies that are there. Of course, Adani Enterprises in spotlight along with something like Adani Cementation, Adani Total Gas, all we have seen a subsequent improvement in terms of where the rating is concerned. Now, in terms of the cash book also, if we are looking at, they have a cash balance of 9,586 crore with a gross debt of 56,931 crore, which roughly translates to a cash balance to gross debt of 16.84%, while the minimum requirement is 5% or so. So in terms of this also, company has comfortably de-risked its balance sheet in the subsequent previous fiscals as well. Now, if you take the long-term debt in picture, PSU banks, there's about 18% of total debt from PSU banks that they have taken, while the smallest contribution we are seeing is from private banks. NBFCs and FIIs and global international banks have the highest weighting over here with about 25 to 26% of mix is what we are seeing. But what is interesting and what has stood out is the EBITDA of the Adani Group, and this is at the levels of 90,000 crore that we are looking at. Of course, here standouts being something like Adani Ports with a EBITDA of 20,471 crore, along with something like Adani Enterprises and Adani Power as well. These are the top ones in terms of where the EBITDA is concerned for the group companies that we are watching out for. So this core infra business also has powered the growth related to the company, with transport and cementation recording highest growth that we are looking at. In fact, cement has seen about a 69% of an uptick in terms of where the sector EBITDA is concerned. Now, if you look at the incubating infra business, they've crossed the mark of $1 billion of EBITDA, while Adani Ports has crossed $2.5 billion of EBITDAs that we are seeing. In terms of recent performance also for the Adani Group, if you are taking Adani Group, they have delivered returns that are 6% higher than that of Nifty 50 returns that we are currently looking at. So overall, it's been a strong set of numbers that we are seeing for Adani Groups, and that is why it is in focus today.
Yes, thank you so much, Anushi, for all the details. Well, you know, Jindal Poly Films is actually in focus. Let's pull up that stock also because it actually tanks after Nasik plant fire incident. So the fire incident was at ARM's Nasik plant, and the production operation is at a part of a plant which has been temporarily disturbed, and the loss will be assessed in due course of time. That's what management says. But you know, overall, if you see, the stock is down almost 3% in trade today because of the. But we exactly don't know what is the estimate damages that the company has seen. But moving ahead on the sidelines, Sosham's 16th Capital Market Conference, the SEBI chief talked about the concerns around F&O expiry dates as well as much awaited NSE IPO. Listen in to what he had to say.
Right now, whatever is a framework, it's there, and we will be issuing post the consultation paper. The comments we have analyzed, that committees have met, and soon we will be issuing further clarification on that.
So that will be like a month?
No, I think within this month. NSE IPO, I think all I can say is that if all the outstanding issues will be resolved and we will move forward.
So by when? Is there any timeline on it?
Can't give you the timeline, but I think we should soon be doing it.
So have you received any assurances from the NSE side on some of the outstanding
NSE and SEBI, they are talking, and I think they're resolving the issues, and I'm very hopeful that it will be cleared and we'll move forward.